Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be across this beautiful blue-green globe of ours. Welcome to Real News Live. I'm your host, Mike Bara in Las Vegas, Nevada. It is a Tell the Truth Wednesday, and I'm joined as I always am on Mondays and Wednesdays by my co-host, the lovely lady with the lustrous hair from Hayden, Idaho, Jennifer Falah. Jen, how was your Tuesday? Did you watch Toxically Masculine Tuesday? By any chance? No?
I did not. I was pretty busy all day long, and then I was tired and lazy, and so I just kind of kicked it. But yeah, we'll watch it next time.
Where is our
But
background?
Tuesday,
Yeah. Happy Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever day it is. What day is it? Wednesday. Happy Wednesday.
okay.
Great to have you guys all here. And I want to do an update on Brooks. He did have a couple procedures yesterday. They went well. I don't know his exact status today. I haven't talked to him yet, but I do plan on talking to him later today. I'll straighten out later today. But I would think we'll be getting Brooks back pretty soon. So thank you for everyone who asked. Also, I don't know if anybody ordered anything on the CBD Gurus yesterday, but there was a special Diana put up. If you ordered something before midnight last night, you're eligible to win a $60 gift certificate. So I don't know if any of you guys took advantage of that, but hope you do. Hope you do. Hope you did. Okay, Jen, let's not screw around. Let's just move on to the usual stuff and get through it all, and then we'll get into the meat and potatoes part of the show. In case you missed the show, you can always go to mikebara.blogspot.com where you can pick up pretty much all of the stuff that we talk about. All of the shows that we do are archived there. You can also pick up a schedule of my upcoming appearances, videos of lectures and presentations I've done, links to my books, links to videos I've done about certain famous UFO cases where I straighten you out on what the truth is, interviews with people in the UFO community, that kind of thing. mikebara.blogspot.com. That directs you to the Rumble channel, Real News Live with Mike and Jen, which has Jen. We just crossed 7,000 subscribers finally. Yay.
Hey.
Right. It's been a while getting up there, but we're now at 7,000 subscribers on Real News Live with Mike and Jen. And one of the really cool things about this particular channel is that you can do two things. You can subscribe, the little red button down here that says subscribe. If you subscribe to the channel there for a mere $5 a month, you can support the show, which helps me, helps Jen, keeps us going, and also makes you feel good about yourself. You can gift. Kim Marie here, he's gifted a subscription to Real News Live with Mike and Jen. You can do that. Or you can hit the little green $ button and Rumble Rant and give us any amount you would like. And the benefit of being a subscriber or doing a Rumble Rant is that your question goes to the top of the slush pile when it comes time for Jen to answer questions. Also, please do not forget to visit our wonderful sponsors, the folks over at the CBD Gurus, the CBDGurus.com. Matt Lucas should be getting some extra business since President Trump basically endorsed cannabinoids and CBD-based products on his Truth Social the other day, as well as shortly after he did the MedBed thing. Anyway, slide over to the wholesale tab, slide down to Mike B Wholesale, type in the discount code ALIEN and pick up this week's specials. They include you getting some extra currency, some Indonesian rupiah, some Vietnamese dong, some Iraqi dinar to go along with your orders, depending on the size of the orders. And you can also pick up this week's specials at discount prices. The sleep gummies are wonderful if you have any issues there. The regular gummies, some contain THC, some don't. You've got all kinds of cool stuff. The Lotion 2000, excellent skin, keeps you looking young and youthful like Bara does. Also, please don't forget to visit our other, even just as wonderful sponsors, the folks over at MikeBaraPets.com, where you can pick up all kinds of mushroom-based supplements for the health of your fur babies and for yourself. There's a couple new products, Body Balm Plus, some pain relief cream are now out, but you can also get stuff like Mush Puppies and Mojos. I've got Barkley on those. Got him on special sauce. You can pick up the Sequoia Premium Cat Food. I've got the kitties on that along with the kitty special sauce. They love it. They're all feeling better. It's been really good for them, and I highly recommend them. And, of course, you've got other products like Chill Doggies to calm your dog down if he's got separation anxiety, Mush Ponies for the large dogs, the horses and the donkeys, and the Enforce line of products, Coriolis versicolor-based products for human consumption. The Enforce Plus, the Enforce Clarity, the Enforce Restore. All of this stuff helps your overall health. And we got to get Diana and Kristen on to tell their stories here in the next week when I get back from New York and Orlando. We'll do another session with them, and they can tell you all about their own personal experience taking these wonderful supplements. They got gummies for the kids. They got chocolates. They've got coffee. They've got starter packs. Send an email to Diana at MikeBaraPets@gmail.com. Just MikeBaraPets@gmail.com. Link in the description to all this stuff. Tell her the problem you're having with your pets. Tell her the problem you're having with yourself. She'll get you on the right range of products. And, last night, Brian Engelman substituted in for Brooks Agnew, and he's had some issues with his kitties. He started talking about them. Diana, wonderful person that she is going to get Brian all hooked up at a discount, by the way. Also, please don't forget to visit our other wonderful sponsors, the LifeWave patches, this incredible technology which involves crystals that are woven into these little patches. You apply them to your body using the science of phototherapy. Basically, what they do is they bounce back your own infrared emissions back into your body and stimulate the production of stem cells. Different frequencies of the crystal embedded in the different patches do different positive things for the body. Besides the X39, the base patch, and the X49, which is the booster patch, you've also got glutathione patches, ice wave patches for pain. Those work amazing. I can tell you absolutely with certainty they work amazing. Silent nights for sleeping, energy enhancers. I use the SP6. I'm using the X39 and the SP6 to boost my hormone balancing, balance out my appetite. The migraines have basically stopped. It's been absolutely wonderful. Get on over there. And you can also sign up to be a seller yourself. Get your friends on it. Believe me, you're not going to believe it. After you use these things for a few months, the difference, you're going to just absolutely love it. Jen, why don't you tell us what is going on over at JenniferFalah.com this week?
If you'd like to get a healing from me and or take my classes, you can go to JenniferFalah.com. Email me after any purchase from JenniferFalah.com, and that goes for Susan or Gretz or Marcy Howe, who are also listed on my website so that you can find them. You can purchase a service from them and then email them directly afterwards. They do not work for me. If you would like to book a reading with me, you can go to philosophy.com. Click the blue button. It will show you all the services. There's more than just those two right there. Those are just suggested. And it will allow you to purchase and schedule yourself. I do have openings. I am not booked out too far right now. So go ahead and get on in there. And that's it.
Okay. Also want to remind everybody that I am going to be at the New York Awakening Summit this weekend, October 4th and 5th in Roanoke, wherever the heck it is, Long Island, New York, along with Laura Eisenhower, Brad Olson, Carrie Cassidy, and a host of others. Elisa Valentino from the Mel Carmine Show is going to be the MC. It's going to be a wonderful few days in New York City. Come out and see us. You will get a lot of cool stuff. I'm going to be talking not just aliens this time, but also about the secret financial history of the United States. And then I get on a plane from New York. I go straight to Orlando for the Super Soldier Activation Conference in Orlando, Florida. Going to spend some time in Disney World. They got stream packages. They got people on site there. It's going to be an amazing show. Me, Carrie Cassidy, that guy with the teeth. Just his teeth scare me.
Stop it.
It scared my inner child. I'm sure he's a perfectly but anyway, that's going to be a blast as well in Orlando. Come on out and check out the Super Soldier Activation Conference. And Jen, I got to say, so this is really interesting because when Jen worked with Marcy, can we say this, Jen? Can I tell what the process is?
Sure.
The pictures? What I bought a cleanse from Marcy because I've been having bad dreams and I've been getting psychically attacked, and I said, let's get this house cleaned out, right? Cleansed. And so I took pictures of the house in various different rooms and sent them to Jen. And Jen, what'd you come up with, Jen? Do you want to say? Do you remember? Jen
Well,
found
yeah.
ours.
Okay, if you want me to tell everybody.
She found ours in my bedroom.
Well, reptilian. So at most of the time, run of the mill attachments to human beings that'll tell you what souls we have living on this planet is either D's for demons, which are corrupted human spirits, souls, or R's for reptilians or corrupted reptilian souls. So this was an R infestation. There's a difference. The portals look different. The minions look different. There was a portal right over your bed.
And I sent Marcy that, and she closed the portal, and said that you should also get a cleanse. So now I sent Jen pictures of me in the bedroom. Hopefully, I don't know what I got around me, but that's going to get sent to Jen, to Marcy as well. But here's the thing, Jen. This is the interesting thing. As soon as I took the pictures and texted them to you of the house last night, I started feeling sick. I started feeling nauseous. So I feel like they saw their end coming, that they were about to get kicked out, and they went on the offensive to try to stop me from moving forward. But I did anyway, and now they're gone, and I had a very peaceful, restful night's sleep last night.
It makes a difference. It's subtle, but it makes a difference.
Yeah. So
what these are, we want to look at this. It's not like some scary movie. It's like energy parasites.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they can't remain in this dimension without a host. And so they'll break in, they'll invite all their buddies in, and the reptilian infestations are really bad. You'll have a lot of portals, look like Swiss cheese. We call it a den in a home. Problem is that if you live in like a townhouse, condo, something that's like an apartment complex, walls don't mean anything to them. So you might have to do the whole place if you share a wall with another home. But yeah, it does make a huge difference. People don't really understand how the draining of their energy can wreak havoc in their life and affect their health.
Mm-hmm. So they're gone. They're out of here. So thank you, Marcy. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, everybody, for taking care of that. And I would recommend everybody do it, every 6 months. I just thought, Jen, coming up on Halloween and me having the bad dreams, I felt like I was under a lot of attacks. Let's get rid of this shit. Okay, so let's move on now to the news segment, the news update. There we go. What is there to talk about in the news? Not a lot. Bruce said last night, he said it's going to go in the next couple of days. Jen told you on Monday, I believe October 7th. So that would be 7 days from today. So in the next week. Tony says by the weekend. Other contacts of mine are saying the same thing. Other people are saying bond people are starting to get paid. We've heard this before. Here's what we know for a fact. Everything is in place for this to go. It has not gone yet. I do think there is some significance yesterday to the speech that President Trump gave as commander-in-chief to the troops, basically telling them be ready to go to war. And I believe there is finally action coming on a number of fronts. He referred to himself as the 45th, 46th, and 47th president of the United States. He does not do these things by accident. He does not post videos about med beds by accident. He does not post videos about CBD products by accident. And when he invited Chucky Schumer and Hakeem Demon Jeffries to the White House yesterday, he presented them, offered them red Trump 2028 hats. Look, he's telling you what he's going to do. He's telling you he's going to run for president again. He's telling you that the current Constitution is either null and void already, or it's going to be null and void.
That's awesome.
So that's what he's telling you. And you should
give him hats.
He offered them the hats, but they didn't take them. But yeah, they're Trump 2028 hats.
F around to find out 2028.
So yeah, and so I think these are all indications that something rather dramatic is about to change. I just hope it happens. I mean, again, this is the 4th or 5th year now, the hunt for Red October, and nothing's happened. It's time for something to happen. As to the RV specifics, all I can tell you is everybody that I talk to says it is ready to go. There are rumors that banks are exchanging their favorite customers that they know have currency, but those are just rumors. Mark is excited. I'm excited. Wolvie is excited behind the scenes. Wolvie can't talk. I don't have anything else for you. The most reliable thing we have at this point is Jennifer's Gentel from Monday, which puts it in the next week as of now. Jen, has that timing changed at all? Has that timing changed at all from Monday?
Well, it could be. And like last Wednesday, I got 7 to 10.
Yeah, days.
Okay, now that could have been days. We're at day 7 from that.
Or it could have been 10/7, October 7th. Wow. Yeah, that's right.
Or it could have been October 7th. I don't really know. But like on Monday, I got 10/7. This is meditation. It's not exact, okay?
Yeah.
I have a lot to say to put this whole thing together. I have theories.
Okay, so you want to go Gentel and or is this just thoughts?
We'll just crosstalk on this.
Okay.
All right. There's a whole lot going on. There's a whole lot of news. I mean, I can't even keep up with what I'm thinking.
Invincible submarine. Did you hear Trump say that? We have this invisible submarine.
Okay.
That we can see all of yours. You can't see ours. You don't even know where it is. And it can obliterate you at the drop of a hat, he said to the whole world yesterday.
I know, I'm all excited about everything. Okay. All right. We've got Gentel confirms all over the place. And you guys have to remember that I'm hearing things, I'm seeing things, I'm translating the energy, so it's not going to be exact on anything, but so we have to look and see what fits. So what we've got here, and I was posting on Philosophy on Telegram. If you're not on Philosophy on Telegram, you need to be. Okay, thanks for putting that right in my face.
Sorry about that.
I'm talking.
Up there.
Rude.
All right. I thought you were going to talk about it.
Try to behave. Okay. So first we've got this meeting of top military brass. And you know what's interesting? Again with that.
I was trying to do it farther away.
Well, maybe come over there and kick your ass. All right? All right? All right. I'm all excited. So we have this meeting of the military brass, okay? Mm-hmm. Which is interesting to me that the media is there. For all these criminals with all these levels of
me too. I didn't expect it to be televised. I'm like, I thought this would be a private thing, but here we are.
So you can bet that that's the public story right there. Oh yeah, we're not going to have beards anymore. Oh yes, let's call them all in for this huge meeting for that. No. They were briefed probably for war, the possibility of that happening domestically. Bring them into the country to have them here on our soil should they be needed. They were probably informed that we could very well be going to martial law. Okay? You're not going to hear that. You're going to get the public reveal, the public story as to why they were called in. And it's going to be something stupid, like, okay, no more beards. Okay?
Yeah. No more guys in dresses. That was...
Yeah, okay. We couldn't have sent out a memo for that. We had to bring everybody... No. All right, something's going down. We've got serious threats. The Gentel told us that Wednesday, when nobody was talking about it, and everybody wanted me to come out here and say, oh, yeah, it's happening tomorrow. I'm like, okay, we got a delay. We got some serious threats going on. And everybody's like, she didn't know what she's talking about. So anyway, we get on over here. And we've got, they call in all the top brass, okay? I think that's what you call it. That's what my dad
top brass, yeah. The flag level officers, right. Colonels and up. It's colonels and up.
And I posted, I would not assume that what the media gets to see is all that is addressed at this gathering of top military. Nice cover story, though. Standards. And they're talking about standards in the military. That could have been done with a memo. A lot of people in the room there. And then we have all kinds of other things happening at the same time. Venezuelan Opposition leaders met with U.S. officials, including Marco Rubio, CIA Director John Radcliffe, and Stephen Miller, to move in a move aimed at ousting Nicolas Maduro. Haven't I been telling you that that's coming, and that's why we have a problem, because Trump is trying to take out the cartels.
Mm-hmm.
This is why we have serious threats. Okay. Moving on. Blah, blah, blah. Trump said that the military's core mission is supposed to be defending the homeland, not policing the globe. Excuse to cover up the threats to bring them back inside the country should we need to go to martial law and move on to Nasara Jasara. Okay, Trump is going to use the U.S. military to save the republic. I believe that's true. We had in the Gentel executive order. I don't know what the executive order was. There's too much to keep up on last night. So I believe it was about cancer, wasn't it?
Yes, there were kids in the White House today, cancer survivors. So
we have a Gentel confirmed there.
Yeah.
Executive orders. 11 floors. Tucker Carlson came out saying that the Bush administration lied about 9/11.
Yeah.
All right. That could be our 11 floors. I'm hoping that we don't have another, false flag or something like that coming with 11 floors, but we're just going to take that for now. Then we have Secretary Hegseth has signed 11 new memos. I don't know if 11 floors is a reference to the top military brass. I don't know. Or the FBI. So we're sitting on that confirmation. We also had scrolling, no dead air.
It's okay. It's okay, Jen's just
Congress fighting. Are we in a military shutdown? Because before I went to bed, we were.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, government shutdown.
Government shutdown.
Government shutdown. Yes, we are in a government shutdown. Has anybody noticed yet? I haven't. Haven't noticed.
That's interesting. So we got Congress fighting about that.
Mm-hmm.
And then just to really piss them off, Trump invites them. I find out this morning from you that Trump invites them to the White House to give them hats to say 2028. He is setting these people off.
Yep.
I love that. I absolutely love that. We also had another earthquake, a couple of them yesterday that were newsworthy. We had a 7.0 earthquake strikes off of Philippines. And one of the Gentel that's been an ongoing Gentels, it'll happen on a Wednesday after an earthquake. It could very well happen today. We're 7 days out from when I got that Gentel last Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people that think it's going to happen today.
There are.
All right. Puzzle pieces. White House orders federal agencies to shut down. We've got all the military in the country. We're pissing off and setting off Congress so that they do something bad so we can hold something against them in the public eye. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
We've got confirmation from Trump himself on big threats. And also confirmation on the previous Gentel from Wednesday is where I saw something like undersea tunnels. Now, Trump was talking about how he sent military sub over to Russia because there was a threat. I think he was protecting Russia. Okay. Because,
Trump and Putin
are together in the alliance.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we're not going to have Russia messing with us right now. That's a cover story. But then he talked about Trump came out in front of all these military leaders and in front of the media to threaten everybody, to tell them all of what kind of weapons we have, and that we have the best nuclear weapons and nobody knows where they are. Okay, well, I saw something under the ocean. He talked about, and I thought it was, it was like a tube. I thought it was a tunnel. Could have been pipes for the oil flowing. That could have been another Gentel confirmation. It could have been a submarine moving. We're just seeing part of that. It could be exactly what I said it is or was, undersea tunnels that open up and these nuclear subs come out.
Yeah.
Because Trump was telling everybody, you'll never see it coming. You will not see where we have these. Interesting. Now, last week, we had a deal between Iraq and Turkey for oil to start flowing. And we all assumed, okay, we need a public rate in order for that to happen. What I'm seeing is that a rate exists. But there have always been these screens for these currency rates, and then like the front screen. So we've got levels of screens, okay?
Yeah.
This is kind of difficult for me to explain what I'm seeing and what I think's going on here without giving too much. All right.
Yeah, because remember, the angels didn't want you to talk about dates and rates. They didn't really want you to talk about that.
I'm talking about dates and rates.
Anyway,
so rethinking. All right, I'm just going to do it. Okay.
All right.
So what I see here with the situation, we got Gentel that you will know when the RV starts when you see a rate change in Vietnam. Big surprise. We're waiting for a rate change in Iraq, and that's supposed to kick off Vietnam. Then I see these levels of screens. I'm seeing at least 4. A rate can exist on a back screen. We've seen it happen before, where it was shaded and it didn't come online.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
No, I was just trying to keep my phone from falling.
Yeah, well, now I can hear myself.
Oh, I didn't do anything.
Weird. Okay.
I didn't do anything.
Stop interrupting me. I'm going to lose my train of thought. All right. You're like a child. So, if the rate exists to allow oil to flow from Turkey from Iraq to Turkey, people are just going to beat you up soon because they don't want you to interrupt me when I'm on a roll. All right. So, if let's say the rate exists on the very back screen, country to country.
Mm-hmm.
So that the countries, so that they can do business, so oil can flow from Iraq to Turkey. And we know that started. What I'm seeing here is if that can exist for a certain amount of time. If that moves up to, let's say, screen 2 instead of on 4 and is visible in more places, that could trigger a rate change in Vietnam. Now, it may not be the rate change or the street rate that we're looking for because it's not on screen 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's not visible to the public on the Forex. It's visible to anybody that needs it, who has clearance to see it. Okay? And I don't know if this makes any sense to
totally,
but this is what I'm seeing.
Yeah,
so
totally.
So if it's visible, if the rates move from screen 4 up to screen 2 and is visible in more places, that may trigger Vietnam because Iraq's rate is already present and changed. They put out the paper, what the hell's that called again? In country?
In country rate
paper, the publication.
Oh, the Gazette.
They put the Gazette out, and the rate, it told everybody what they're going to do, but the rate was missing. It has to exist somewhere in order for this to work. So it's on screen, let's say 4, and if it moves up the screen, let's say 2, that's going to trigger something in Vietnam. We got Gentel. You will know when the RV starts when you see a rate change in Vietnam. Now, that could be just like in Iraq where it drops from 1310 to something else. It may not be our screen 1 4X in
But it
country
did
rate.
say you will see, so that implies that we are able to see it in the public, doesn't it? Don't you think?
Watch your Wise app. News will spread. So, if that is happening, and we've known all along, and we have serious threats not to, they may have done it this way because we have serious threats worldwide and domestically, not to trigger this RV. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
They may be keeping it on screen 4 so that they can conduct business, but it can only do that for a period of time. They'll move it up to screen 2. It'll trigger a rate change in Vietnam, and that will trigger notifications for Tier 4B. And we can do our private exchange. When that rate we are cool, and we can move forward and allow this to happen, and the threats are handled, and that moves up to screen 1, that would be Tier 5. And then we see it publicly everywhere. Then we've got a period of time where everybody's doing their in-country exchanges. The United States is not gone yet. We have some more problems. Then Trump comes out and says, well, we've got a problem and we need to go to gold. It justifies the whole thing. Mm-hmm. And in order to do that, we need to go to the Republic. And it all starts rolling, and we're into Nasara Jasara, and we're on our way. So I'm not seeing that there's no news. I'm seeing that there's just too much news. I'm seeing it all over the place. And a lot of Gentel confirms. I think everything's happening at once. We've got Trump out there posting about med beds real quick. I said that's got to be some kind of signal to somebody or something. They don't really make mistakes like that. Okay? The med beds is a funded humanitarian project. So if and they all have to signal each other Trump in a way that's not seen. Okay? So it's a funded humanitarian project, and if he's done something, I can't remember what date that post went out.
Sunday.
If he's done something to let somebody know, get ready, we're going to 4B, and that will fund the med beds, get everybody get everything in order. I don't know. I think we're moving. There's a very good chance that it could happen tonight like everybody thinks. I'm still feeling it's probably next Wednesday because of everything that needs to be done. There's a lot of things that need to be done here. Well, but either way, I think we're good in October. I mean, I think we're on our way.
Guess what happens at 3 a.m. Eastern time tonight, overnight? The IMF BIS publish their current international currency exchange rates. Every 2 weeks they do that. So this night, overnight, is the perfect time. In the words of Romulan Ambassador Nonclus, there will never be a more perfect time. So they're ready, and they could do it tonight around midnight Pacific, Reno time, 3 a.m. Eastern time.
Possible, but then we skip 4B as a private event.
That's when they put out their rates. But if it all happens at once, Jen, it all happens at once. I'm just saying, that's just, every 2 weeks we come up to this where they publish their new currency rates.
Well, every 2 weeks, yeah.
IMF and BIS, it's been reported by TNT Tony, are partying like it's 1999 this week.
Well, because they're done.
They're done.
They're done. But the rate is not on screen 1. It's over there on screen 4. But they've basically done their work. They know that's going to move up, and this is going to happen.
Right. And for us to go, we just needed to be on screen 2. Screen 1 is the public. So
right, and it may be floating around in the back screens right now because of the domestic and worldwide threats that are going on right now. Not to do that. Okay. So there's a whole lot going on.
Okay, you're all filled in. We got about 30 minutes to get some questions for Jen. Remember again, if you super chat, Rumble Rant, or subscribe on Rumble, your questions go to the top of the file. Questions must include your real name and the name of the person or pet you are asking about. Let's start over on the YouTube side of the house today and go with the super chats. John Christopher, Jen, please unban Alvin on your Telegram channel. And when may I?
Is really harsh. I don't know if you hit a button or something.
Well, yeah, you complained about something. I don't know what. I didn't touch anything here. I'll move it away.
All of a sudden,
is that better?
It's like maybe you touched something when you moved your phone.
I don't know. Something changed.
Okay.
John Christopher wants to know when he's getting his MedBed treatment.
December.
Mumacita B for $1 or £1.99. Thank you. Thank you. The Dart, Poet 19, Joshua Vigil. Can you ask my spirit guide what I should do with my hound Winnie? Oh, sounds like Winnie's not doing too well.
Jesus. It's really not enough information to ask the correct question, but I assume there's something wrong. I don't really think there's any much you can do. But wait.
Okay.
That's what I'm getting.
Ron Con Coma. Thank you guys. Well, thank you guys for that.
What the hell is that?
That's where I'm going in New York. I couldn't pronounce it, so.
Oh.
Okay. Sydney would like to know if she will be getting divorced. His name's Chris.
Possibility's good, yeah.
Okay. Mumacita, again, Michelle Bang. Michelle's Bang. Jen's been a widow for 13 years. Do you see any love for me? And is the man I keep seeing in my dreams my twin? Okay, so I think this is Michelle. Wants to know when she's going to see some love.
The man that keeps coming in your dreams, I don't know if he's your twin flame soulmate. I don't really, He is coming. He may not look like that. It's a soul. It's part of your soul clique. He's letting you know within the next I'd say within the next 4 to 6 months is the timeline I'm seeing that he's going to be entering your life.
Cool. John, for $19.99, would like to know when he buys the gated house.
It's possible to do that in about 6 to 8 weeks.
Wow.
6 weeks.
6 to 8 weeks. Mary says, will Stuart and I buy a winter annex house or Ted roof house and move in October? I think that's what she's asking. Mary and Stuart.
It's November, and I think it's the Ted roof house.
Ted roof house. Okay. All right. Let's pop on over to let's pop on over to the Rumble side of the house. And okay.
And everyone needs to understand anything, any questions that involve the RV happening or med beds are as of now, and if everything goes well.
All right, let's see if we can share the pop-out chat. Yes, there we go. I'll do that, turn that off. All right. Okay, let's slide on over to the Rumble side of things and go with the... First of all, Retursa1 gifted a subscription to Real News Live with Mike and Jen. That's really awesome. Kim Marie gifted one. Belfast Girl for $25 says, hey, Jen, this is Jackie V. We're heading out to Florida tomorrow and coming home Saturday. You see anything that we should watch out for? Will it be a good trip? Thank you as always.
I'm just seeing road construction signs.
Okay.
I don't know if you're driving, but if you're trying to get somewhere on time, give yourself extra time.
And last year, I want to remind you, Dave and I took a road trip to Phoenix to watch the Seahawks and the Cardinals in December. And I said, Jen, anything to worry about? She goes, I see delays. I see big problems with delays. Leave yourself extra time. We did leave extra early, 3 hours out of our way to get to Phoenix because there was a big accident. So Jen knows what she's talking about when it comes to that stuff. All right. Angel Redderstorff for $10. I have a friend, Michelle Croxon in England. She went into the hospital with a spinal fracture. I've not heard from her in about 2 months. Is she okay?
She had complications in her recovery. I do believe she's alive and okay. She's just not socializing with anyone.
Okay, Carissa for $5. When do I land my first contract for my new consulting business?
November 16th.
Good. We don't know how much it's for. Kim Shea, Jen, do you see me buying a Newell coach soon? Thank you, too, for everything. Newell coach, Newell coach. I guess it might be some kind of trailer or something. RV.
That's expensive. I see a Christmas bow on it. Now, this, as of now, I just said that. Everything goes well. If it doesn't go well, it shifts.
All right, Marisha for $5. My dentist wants me to have oral surgery in a couple of months. Do you see me going into a med bed before the surgery date?
I really hate those questions. I see you putting the surgery off because you've made a med bed appointment.
Good. Diane Young for $10 says, my daughter Tori will be traveling to Atlanta the week of October 13th and traveling to Mexico the week of October 26th. Will she be safe on both trips?
Who's the mom?
Diane Y.
Both. She's fine.
Oh, she's fine. She's fine. Christina Thompson for $20. Jen, do my angels have any messages for me today? I woke up feeling extremely excited.
You have every reason to be excited. Things are getting good for you from here on out.
Good. Darcy for $10. I have submitted multiple resumes for over 6 months and never get an interview. Can you tell me why? Is it my resume or maybe angels want me available for post RV activities?
It's just there's too many. There's too many resumes.
Yeah.
You've got to do something to stand out.
Make shit up.
You're just like sending it off and I don't know. You got to do something extra. You got to stand out. You got to call people. I don't know. I hate this whole submit online thing. I mean, with me, I just walk in and talk to the boss, and I get a job. That's how I've
Yeah.
always been.
Yeah.
I hate that.
That's another idea, Jen, is, find out where the businesses are that are hiring and then just go there. Drop your resume out personally and talk to
That's
someone.
what I do.
Yeah.
Whenever I had to.
Yeah. Don't just
I would do that right now if I had to.
Yeah, don't just passively rely on everything that happen. Sean for $5. Here, do you see me building in the family farm from my uncle or Lake Elizabeth? Okay, so is he building on his family farm or on his uncle's property or at Lake Elizabeth?
It's the farm.
It's the farm. Rhonda for $10. Do you see my current house needing a cleanse? My children have always told me they think our house is haunted. And we also don't have the best of luck. Sounds like it. Sounds like
really need a picture to look at that. What was the name again? Let me see if I can look.
That's Rhonda. I had a girlfriend named Rhonda once.
A lot of Rhondas. Where's the post?
It's the orange one at the top.
Yeah, we got minions running around.
Okay.
So they'll jump on you when you're asleep. I mean, it's not like the scary movies, okay? It's just like an energy, parasites in there. They jump on you. They jump on the animals. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Lucy says her daughter Jackie is traveling to Alabama on Sunday. Will she have any problems with any of her flights to and from home? And will she have an overall safe trip?
It's overall it's safe.
Okay.
Possibly some delays in the flights.
I
don't know why. Weather?
Okay. Carefree 21, I need your name. I'm going to be doing several projects that I'm passionate about. A medbed center is one of them. Do you see me doing one? Well, if you're uncertain about doing it, I don't think you're going to do it. I would say don't do it. Do something else.
Well, let me ask you a question. Now, what was
that?
I
don't know. I don't have a name, so I don't know who this is. Carefree 21. That's all I got.
So, I can't read it. I'm too blind.
Yeah. Hi, guys. I'm going to be doing several projects that I'm passionate about. One of my projects is a medbed center, but recently I have been uncertain if I want to do that one. Do you see me doing one? I think she means a medbed center. I would say do the ones you're passionate about. Right?
Like the wellness centers. I think you might have a location. You have several locations. After a while, I really think that So when you get the medbed, it's like it's a different humanitarian project. So you like rent space for them to have a medbed and their personnel in your facility. I do think it takes a while to get that in there, but you do that. That's what I'm saying.
Cool. Tiffany says, greetings from Chattanooga. I was just in Tennessee. Love you both. Thank you, Jen, for all the scoops. Today is Devon's birthday. Can we wish him a great day? Yes, we can. No question. Just gratitude. All right.
Happy birthday. Have a great day.
Robin wants to know if you did the apartment building cleanse yet. And if so, what you found.
I don't think I did the whole building yet. I did the initial one. Yeah. It's been a very busy week.
Okay. Sliding on down. Lynn says, do you see me reconciling with two of my brothers and their families? And if so, basic time frame.
One comes in this holiday season, closer to Christmas. The next one takes another year. He's a pain in the butt.
Okay. Evelyn for $5. I have very bad muscle pain in my right hip and I can't walk at times. Any ideas what it is?
Sciatica. Your hips are tilted. One is up higher than the other one. I'd go to a chiropractor for that. That's causing muscle tension in that area and pushing on the nerve that goes down the leg. It's not just tilted up, it's like forward. Yeah, you need to get an adjustment.
Okay. That usually helps. Tristan Early, biopsy yesterday revealed some lung cancer. Will continuing ivermectin finish it off? We can't give you medical advice. I would definitely get in touch with Dr. William Makis, Makis, on Twitter X. He's also got public websites. He is leading edge on treatments. So, but do you have anything you want to say to Tristan that's not medical advice?
Send me your picture, first and last name, to my email, jmfalaw@gmail.com. You can also get that email at jenniferfalaw.com. I'll put you on my free monthly list. There's not a lot there.
Yeah. Good. It's good. Linda Gott for $19.99. Maybe there'll be a question further down the road. Bush knew. I don't think Bush knew what day it was. You guys act like Bush is some sort of criminal mastermind. W, come on. Come on. All right, let's go back up and look at some of the subscriber questions. Okay. The gifted subscriptions. Okay. Our butts. Robin. Oh, it says her son Cody will be driving to Florida from West Virginia for a softball tournament October 7th. Will he have a good and safe trip to and from?
He's coming down with something on that trip. He's coming down with a virus because I see him having trouble on the way there. So do what you got to do. I don't know if you, whatever you, I can't tell you what to give people, but if it was my kid, I'd start the ivermectin.
If it was me, I'd be taking ivermectin. I'm going to be taking ivermectin anyway. Kathy Mayhall says, Jen, Mike, my husband, and I have our minds and hearts set on a beach house at 1025 in Stuart, Florida. Will we secure that home?
Getting a nod on that is a possibility, yes.
Good. Good. Kim Marie wants to know if there's any messages from her angels, guides, or family.
I've got a male with me. He's an older male. I don't know if it's a grandpa or a dad. Really feels like a dad or an uncle. You're learning lessons right now. You're going to be okay. You just need to walk through them. Be honest with yourself. You're doing a good job.
Good. KSR 1988 says, Jen, thank you for your gentle about Jaya. I believe that's a doggy. You were right. Had a vet visit yesterday, and she thinks it is an allergic reaction to something environmental, which, as I recall, that's what you told her, Jen.
Yeah, it was something like a drug or some kind of white powder or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Lori Bakemeyer is here. Hi, Lori. Great to talk to you again. Good morning, everyone.
Oh, hi, Lori. Cliff. Love you guys.
Yeah. Steel Girl's asking, some generals there's Trump talked about central casting again. And some people are saying some generals.
Hear in what context he said that. What exactly did he say?
Well, about how you generals look great. Some of you look like you're from central casting, and I don't know. It's kind of wild. So our generals being replaced with lookalikes.
He called him out. I know which one of you are traitors.
Ooh.
And it would have been cool, but they're generals, so they probably didn't even flinch. But interesting to see the facial expressions after that comment. This is fun. This is getting fun. I'm having fun now.
Debbie wants to know if her daughter Colleen is going to have a safe trip to South Africa to see her daughter Daphne, October 5th through the 24th.
That might be delayed.
Okay.
That might be put off to the next month. I don't know if that's a personal decision or something going on over there or here. Yeah. There's a possibility of that.
Rosalie, $5 a month subscriber, wants to know if her daughter Michelle will be meeting when she'll be meeting a lifetime partner.
Daughter Michelle, we're only going to be able to get a certain amount of information when you're asking about other people. Excuse me, unless they ask. I think there's a possibility it could still happen in 2025. Either that or he's saying within a year. But what I thought he said was that Gabriel was that with like this year.
Brenda, $5 a month subscriber, says, hi, Mike and Jen. It's been a little over a week since I had to put Mondo to sleep. Can you please let me know how he's doing and any messages for us, please? Brenda wants to know about her doggy, Mondo. I think it's a dog.
Popped right up. Followed you. And then after a while, he went, I think after you got home, or I used to see you in like the living room area or something, like, then he went and crossed over.
Oh.
And then he came back at night when everybody was sleeping and curled up on the bed. Yeah, he's still around.
Oh.
Fine. He's fine. He has like no, he's just like, oh, okay. Does nothing hurts now. A little, like he's still adjusting to why isn't everybody responding to me?
Poor little guy. Oh.
He's happy though. He's fine. He's happy. He's not upset.
Okay. Mercedes, Sarah, subscriber, $5 a month. Do you still see any problems with my hotel booking for an event trip I go on October 9th or any airline delays?
I think you've taken care of everything, so there aren't. There was something that you had to double check, I think. I can't remember. I think it's fine now.
Okay. Mary wants to know what she'll be doing on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day 2025. I like these questions. Mary McClure. Mary McClure.
Christmas Day 2025. You're cooking. I do think you're home. Like you're not on a. I don't really know. All I'm seeing is what's around me as you. It's the morning. It's like I smell coffee and like bacon and like you're cooking. You're waiting for people to come over. There's something left I still need to do, is my thought. I think you're at home.
Okay, hopefully she's happy and cheerful. Super Dave, aka Pork Chop, $100 Rumble Rant. Dave, thank you. What am I doing 5 years from now, or if it's easier, Jen, 1 year from now?
Thank you, Dave.
Thailand.
Don't confuse me. Let me just tune in.
Okay. With the lady boy.
You're building. Okay, 1 year from now, you're building a home.
Wow.
You're not doing it. You're like superintendent. You're like telling everybody what to do. You're like on the job. I think we've already got the foundation in and they're putting up the sticks. And I see a cat in the yard, like a big cat, yellow digger. still
Oh,
there.
okay.
So they're doing something else. And it might be a guest house or another, like a granny flat or an office or a showroom too. The land is not flat, but it's we've got a slight slope. I feel like I've got a hill behind me. Yeah, building.
Cool. Okay.
Hi, Melissa. I see you in there. Love that woman.
Trisha says, "Do you see my husband's restaurant business picking up?"
Okay, and that
Trisha.
was the sound dragged for me. What was that?
Trisha wants to know if you see her husband's restaurant business picking up.
I think you guys should end up shutting it down, but not for negative reasons. I do think that it's gonna pick up some for the holidays, but it really is. There's a lot of competition or something. It's pretty slow. You really need to do more advertisement. You need to put out flyers, or you need to advertise some specials or something. Put something up on the windows, get people in there. It's just overlooked. People aren't noticing it enough. Forgotten location. I do think that you guys probably RV and let it go. That's what I'm saying.
Amy Evans wants to know where you see her in 6 months. $5 a month subscriber.
Amy Evans, 6 months. So let's specify if you say on what day, because I with this kind of thing, it's an energetic location. It's like an address.
Okay, so let's say March 1st, 2026. 6 months from now, or 5 months from now, or yeah, March 1st.
Say the name again.
Amy Evans. It's 5 months from now.
I'm assuming this is happening like this time of day. I don't really know what time of day is, because it just seems like I'll just zoom in and I see like I'm you. You're reorganizing closets. I don't know what to tell you. Like, basically like the structure. Like, I don't like this. I want this to be something else or bigger. How can we do that? And there's somebody over here we're talking to.
Like a contractor or something.
Possibly. Or a husband. Feels like a male. It's a male presence.
Okay.
But it's a familiar male. I think it's a husband or a family member or something. Boyfriend? Go ahead.
Okay, 2 more questions, and then we'll let Jen get out of here and go do her readings. Hi, Mike and Jen. This is Denny Hawkins. Do you see me getting the ranch in Oregon that I want?
I do see you getting a ranch in Oregon. I'm standing in front of it. It has an entry fence on a dirt road. I don't know if that is a metal fence that is rusted or a wooden fence. It looks like it needs work and to be replaced. We've got parts of a fence that are coming down that really don't need to be there, but are there. Yeah, it's green. The road kind of meanders up the side of a hill.
Wow. Okay, one last question. John Christopher, 1999 on the Super Chat. Thank you. What is the furthest distance I travel from home? Well, John, what if you go to Mars? 130 million miles?
Like on a regular basis, or for the RV appointment? I assume he's talking about.
I don't know.
Oh, no, I see what you're saying.
Just like, when does he travel? What's
like, how far do I go when I travel? Like Egypt.
Wow.
You're going to Egypt.
Bro, you're going to
So
Egypt.
the furthest location that you go to, and I just saw the pyramids and lots of people walking around, with their fanny packs and stuff. Yeah. Go to Egypt.
Cool. Quick update. Mark Z said one of his bond contacts has a new house and a new car, and he thinks the guy got paid, but is under an NDA. Well, okay, let's hope that is true. Speaking of the original Mark Z, I will be on with him tonight on Whiskey and Wisdom. I'm sure Jen will come in and harass us.
I'll be a smart ass in the chat, like I always do.
She often does. And other than that, we will see you guys again, I think on Monday. I don't know how I'm going to do it on Monday, but I'm going to try to probably just with my laptop. I'll probably stream from there. And we will try to do a show. It'll be a makeshift show, but let's hope we don't have to do a show. Let's hope that when IMF BIS, when they update their currency values tonight at 3 a.m. Eastern time, that we have new rates and we're all off and running by then. We can certainly hope that is the case, in which case my travel to New York City is going to be significantly upgraded on Friday. If not, I'll take the regular plane on Delta, and we'll go from there. Jen, any final thoughts before we hit the road? Lots of download of information from you today. Anything specific you want people to watch for?
Mark, you're right.
Mark's right. Okay.
I can't even read that. Jonda Townsend. Mike doesn't want me to be on Whiskey and Wisdom because he says it's a dude show and he doesn't want me on there. So I just show up and chat like a smart ass and with Gina.
No, you're playing for it.
And Dr. Sarah.
Dr. Sarah comes in too, yeah. Yeah.
That's all I know. I've got a busy day. Announcement. Now, don't hold me to it. We'll see how this works out and how tired it makes me. But I've decided to, and I've got readings, but I think it's not next week. Maybe the week after that. I'm going to do my philosophy show on Thursday night. But after that, I'm going to start doing probably at 9 a.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You guys are going to have something to watch every day now. Okay, for dinner time, you can turn it on.
There you go.
You can join me live, but that's going to be the philosophy show. So I'm going to be doing a show 4 days a week.
I tell you what, I will promise this. We probably are going to be doing a Whiskey and Wisdom from the Christmas house again in Boulder City with Dale and Diana, and let's have Jen come on that show because that's a special. That's usually a special Whiskey and Wisdom. Let me go through the months here: October, November, December. Christmas Eve. God, do you think we could all do a Christmas? Now, Jen, you'll be too busy on Christmas Eve, won't you? To do Whiskey and Wisdom for an hour? If I know you?
Yeah.
That would be the perfect day.
For a week for Christmas Eve.
That would be the perfect day.
Drive myself into the ground.
So then,
everything perfect. And
let's pencil in December the 17th from the Christmas house in Boulder City for a very special Whiskey and Wisdom with all the kids, and we'll actually let some ladies be on the stream because Kristen and Diana are on there because they're always floating around me.
That's right, Gina. Love that one.
Yeah, we aren't going to advertise that. All right, thank you guys for being here. I'll be on Whiskey Wisdom tonight and flying to New York this weekend. Everybody have a great one. Hang in there. There's lots of possibilities in the next few days. And, Jen's getting more within a week. So let's keep that in our brains. Let's hope that's true and be ready to go. Just be ready.
Everybody go to Philosophy with Jennifer Falah on Rumble and subscribe, please. Thank you. That's it.
All right. Thank you guys for being here. I'm going to play the outro and we will see you, worst case scenario, next Monday. Bye-bye.